Coming up on T-minus 1 minute on my mark.
After months of delays from a pandemic, hurricanes, and issues NASA engineers had to work through, all 4 engines of the core stage rocket roared to life for the first time to cheers. For about 1 minute, in what was supposed to be an 8-minute test,
25 seconds.
the Artemis core stage rocket came alive as it simulated a launch. It was securely strapped into the B-2 test stand at Stennis Space Center, the rocket generating 1.6 million pounds of thrust and a lot of noise.
And we got to shut down.
Before a computer automatically aborted the test about 60 seconds in. It's unclear what went wrong.
The engineers are going to go over all the data. They're going to make assessments, determine what needs to be fixed.
Despite the test ending early, NASA is not admitting defeat.
You guys were obviously looking to go further. Would you call this a failure?
No, this is not a failure. This is a test. And we tested today in a way that is meaningful, where we're going to learn, we're going to make adjustments, and we're going to fly to the moon.
It's the most powerful NASA test since the Saturn rockets of Apollo, and something like this hasn't happened along the Gulf Coast in 40 years.
It was like an earthquake. I mean, those of you who were here felt it. The ground shook. It shook all the way to your soul.
The core stage tested Saturday will be used in the uncrewed Artemis 1 mission, which will fly around the moon. It was expected to happen later this year, but with the final green run test ending early, a 2021 launch is in jeopardy.
We have said all along that we would like to get at least to 250 seconds, but I think we need to do our due diligence and go look at the data that we've collected.
The Artemis program's goal is to get America back on the lunar surface with the first woman and the next man by 2024. 2 NASA astronauts looked on as the engines fired up, thinking about the future.
The first woman and the next man are going to be somebody that I know, and so I'm very excited to be a part of the space program at this time.
We're all super excited. Any one of us is ready to go to the moon and push humanity forward.
The test of what will be the world's most powerful rocket didn't go as planned, but we're still another step closer to exploring the moon and eventually Mars. At Stennis Space Center in Mississippi, Tyler Finger, Fox 10 News.
Now, after the test, the rocket was to be sent to Kennedy Space Center in Florida, but it's unclear how the shortened test will impact that or if another hot fire will be necessary.